Fellas, AC here. Welcome to another review. Today I'm going to talk about a discontinued fragrance, and for a good reason. It is Bottega Veneta Homme Parfum. They've discontinued most of this line apart from the EDT, and there were I think 3 or 4 of them. Homme EDP, Homme EDP Parfum, Homme EDP Parfum, something else. There were 4. I've tried all of them, and this is creme de la creme. This is the cherry on the cake. This is one of the most nicest leather fragrances in my collection. I'm going to refresh the sprayer. Sprayed one on my face. Wow, this is amazing. It's such a rich fragrance. Just want to show you the atomizer and the bottle. So that's the atomizer. Pretty decent. Wow. And look at the bottle. It's just class in a bottle. It's just beautiful. It's one of the most classiest leather fragrances that money can buy. Not anymore because this is discontinued. Still available. And I'm doing this video as I do most of the discontinued fragrances for serious collectors, connoisseurs. So when you spray this fragrance, okay, basics. Released 2017. Parfumeur Antoine, this is strong. Antoine Maison-Dieu and Daniela Roche-Andrea. Daniela Roche-Andrea, as we all know, has created some of the most majestic masculine fragrances like Prada Amber, Homme Intense, many other fragrances, most of them discontinued. This one as well. And Antoine Maison-Dieu, I've done many fragrances from him. And this combination, I've created a legendary fragrance here. It is a legendary fragrance. It smells absolutely top-notch. So, why is this so amazing? It's almost a linear fragrance. The moment you spray it, all you're going to get is a green facet, an ambery facet, and a leather facet. Those are the 3 things. So, what is the green facet? The green facet is clary sage, the herbal green smell, and 3 amazing foresty notes. Pine, number 1, mixed with juniper berries, mixed with a delectable note that I really like in fruity masculine fragrances, Douglas fir, or I should say fir balsam. And fir balsam has this beautiful, beautiful smell that is green, velvety, rich, slight hint of resinous richness to it, and a little hint of barbershop smell. This is gunning out at the moment. So that's the green element. Douglas fir or fir balsam is unique smell, which I have experienced in some fragrances, and I like all those fragrances. So those are the green aspects. Then there is the leather. The leather is like rich new leather, and it reminded me one of my favorite fragrances, Bellamy Vetiver. The leather note here and the leather note here have that same kind of, they're not same kind of rich, luxurious leather jacket smell. Imagine yourself wearing one of the most expensive, rich leather jackets ever. One of that money can buy. Let's say you went to some sort of a design outlet and you saw this jacket. Imagine yourself wearing it and how it would smell on you. That's the leather. And along with that leather is this very, very spicy and fiery note. Almost like birch, but it's not birch. And that is pimento. The chili note of pimento, green. As imagine yourself peeling the chili and breaking it. And the kind of juicy, fiery smell you'll get. That's the smell, pimento. And then in the late dry down, imagine the most luxurious, resinous, rich amber, and that is Cistus labdanum. All those notes, none of them fade away, and that's the beauty Mix all of them together. The most amazing blending you can imagine. That's why I picked up Bellamy Vetiver. It's got so many facets. It's all blended together to create one of the most amazing leather fragrances, Bellamy Vetiver. And here's the other, one of my favorite leather fragrances, La Yukuwan by Rosasi. It uses a fruity note of raspberry with hay note and leather, nutty leather, very different leather, very different leather. Extremely elegant, very, very different leather. But these leather fragrances, when you actually think about them, they are one of the most beautifully made fragrances, masterful creation. And that balsam, fir balsam, the slight hint of barbershop-y note. This fragrance is next level. So that's the fragrance. It's linear. It brings in some aspects here or there. It becomes a bit more prominent leather amber fragrance with creaminess, with resinous quality. Even tonka is there, I think. And that's the fragrance. It doesn't change, evolve much. From start to finish, you will enjoy it. You'll love it. It's one of the most exquisite leather fragrances out there. So upsides and downsides. Number one upside, masterful blending. The kind of notes picked by both these parfumers and blending it together to create this beautiful scent harmony, scent signature, which is just not only harmonious, but also next level. As I said, imagine yourself wearing one of the most beautiful leather jackets money can buy and wearing one of the most amazing smiles of confidence. That's the first upside. The second upside, leather fragrances go up many different directions. They can go very sweet, very waxy, very animalic. This is a proper modern middle road kind of leather fragrance. You can wear this to any occasion. It is one of the most versatile, likable, high quality, well executed leather fragrances out there. Extremely easy to wear. And this is probably the second and the most amazing upside. How easy is it to wear this fragrance? Another downside, and the big one, is the performance. This fragrance has got, it's very rich. As you saw, I could hardly breathe. I had to move away from the blotter to do the review. But all that performance is about half an hour. In about half an hour, this becomes a skin scent. And it completely disappears from your skin in about 5 or 6 hours. So this is what I do. When I'm in the mood, because I really like this fragrance, I'd spray one on my hand and a couple on my fabric, maybe 4 on my fabric, so that I can smell it a bit longer. And it does the job. But the thing is, it's so rich that 4 on the fabric could be a bit too much if you're wearing it to office. So be mindful of that if you ever score a bottle. And that brings me to the second downside, which is this fragrance is discontinued. And I can see why this was discontinued. Performance. When you buy something that smells amazing, is affordable, is highly versatile and wearable, but doesn't have the kind of go or push you would want from your leather fragrance, it doesn't get the kind of numbers in, right? It's a business, remember? So if this is not giving the performance, people will not buy it. And that's exactly what happened. And that's why it was discontinued. In fact, the whole line is discontinued. And they all had the performance issues. So those are the two downsides. Performance is a big problem and it is discontinued. But the smell is unique. It is beautifully well executed. So I've covered performance. Performance below average. Value for money not relevant here because it's discontinued. Versatility is a very big asset. If you like leather fragrances, if you like the notes I mentioned, if you like complexity, uniqueness of the scent, this is a must buy. If you're a collector, this is a must buy. If you're not a collector, don't worry, something else will come along. Seasons, I like to wear it in spring because of the green notes. Pine, juniper berries, fir balsam. Those are 3 notes which go beautifully in spring. And then the heavy notes of labdanum leather. Terrific combination in spring, although autumn is equally amazing for this fragrance. So those are 2 seasons I really like to wear this fragrance. Occasions, dress up. Formal. Going to office, going to a meeting, going to a presentation, even going to a first date where you're dressed really up. Dressing up, and you can bring this out. It's a terrific, approachable, confident man's fragrance. Compliment factor, massive. If people smell this on you, the only image they're going to carry of you is this man has got elegance, understated elegance. The thing is, it doesn't project, so people will have to be close to you. And if they're in your scent bubble, they will be able to gauge that. It smells very expensive, and it's also very well made. It smells like, as I said, it smells like a very expensive leather jacket. So compliment factor is huge. If people smell it on you, if they walk into your scent bubble, you will get a compliment. Age groups. Leather fragrances are slightly mature. This one is because of the green notes, the barbershoppy smell. I would say this is 30 plus, or someone who has mature tastes. Leather fragrances, if not sweet, this is not sweet. There's a slight hint of sweetness because of citrus labdanum, but still, I would say this is 30 plus. It smells very posh. How much should you pay for it? So this is discontinued. I paid about 75, 80 pounds for 50 ml. So if you're paying up to 100 pounds for 50 ml, you're doing it right. You might get it for cheaper as well if you're lucky. Definitely pick it up if you get it for cheaper than that. There's a 100 ml bottle as well. I wish you good luck finding this if you're a collector. If you're a collector, you should have this in your collection because it's one of the most unique, well-made, well-blended, well thought out and executed leather fragrances out there. Very unique. So I think I've covered all aspects. How many marks am I going to give it? I would have given it a 9 out of 10 because of how classy, how well made, how expensive this smells. But I'm going to give it an 8 because this is discontinued and the performance could be a little bit better. I'm hoping you really enjoyed this review, fellas, and if you did, do give it a like. Take care. Bye-bye.